Excuse the lack of uploads, but I'm trying. But don't think your boy still ain't practicing a little bit from time to time. You know, I still got it, so don't try me. You know, let me chill out. All right, anyways, today we're going to be talking about whiff punishing. I noticed I haven't made a video about this, and I think because there's so many drills and different things and ways to kind of go about it, but I think I wanted my video to kind of be a little different. So we're going to give y'all kind of a mind or a mental, I don't know what you call it, bro. I'm going to give you a different way to think of whiff punishing, right? In a way that will improve you. And I'm also going to send you off with the drill. Well, this is the same. We've used this drill before, but we're going to give you a different way to approach the drill and approach whiff punishing as a whole. So a lot of people, right, and this is for like people that already can whiff punish, you're probably not watching this video, right? A lot of people lower levels, right, when it comes to whiff punishing, they struggle. And tell me if this is you, right? You either go for the whiff punish and you get counter hit because you're hitting it too late, or you're timing it weirdly, or they click the button and you click yours, you whiff your crouching medium, and then they hit you with theirs and punish. Like you whiff a button and get punished for trying to whiff punish, right? It happens to everybody. And the main reason it happens is because you're playing in a range in which you could whiff punish everything, which is okay, kind of. Like this, if Ken throws anything out, I could whiff punish. He's whiffing anything, right? You're playing in a more comfortable whiff punish range, which is cool, but as you get better, I'm saying me, I'm not saying I'm a goat or nothing, but I'm not whiffing out here, bro. If I'm not playing Sagat or I'm not trying to bait something, right? I'm not whiffing or throwing with the intent to, like, I'm not trying to poke you with anything from out here, right? Unless it's a bait, unless I've like conditioned you and then I'm going for a little bait, bam, right? So this tip or this one thing I'm gonna give you is gonna kind of make it easier or make you better at whiff punishing. It does take practice like everything, right? And it might not work for you, it works for everybody, because like there's another simple way you could break it down. You could wait for the move to come out, but a lot of people don't know how to do that, right? They don't wait for the move to fully come out for them to whiff punish. And this is going to help people kind of get past that, but also get more comfortable playing in this range, because as you get better, like I said, people aren't going to sit here and you could play out in this range to be safe, but for the most part, you're not going to entice me to whiff at all doing this. I'm not going to whiff. I'm going to wait till you get closer and hit my button. As the player learns their character and knows yours, maybe to some degree, depending on what level you're playing at, bro, this is not going to cut it. You have to play in this range, because this is the range where I'm more inclined, my buttons might hit, right, might whiff, but this is the range where, okay, he's actually a threat. Out here, you're not really a threat. Like, look at how far we are. Like, nothing I can do will hit that's not like a special. So what I like to call this is, I call it, and I was taught this by somebody too, right? I like to call this delay whiff punishing, if that makes sense. And it doesn't really have any downside, right? I guess you could argue somebody could drive rush on you, but I mean, drive rush is like the solution to everything. But other than that, I don't think it has any genuine downsides. It only has downsides if you fuck it up. That's why it's important not to fuck it up, because if you're too far out, then you'll get hit. But if you're in that perfect range, nothing will happen to you. And I'm gonna show you an example. So the objective here is, as you see, I'm hitting Ken, right? The goal is, right, I'm going to only throw out my crouching medium or my button, whatever it may be for you. It's different for everybody. When I feel like my opponent's button is going to hit me, right, at a precise range, though. Like I said, out here it doesn't matter, who cares, right? But if you see the person ain't whiffing until you get up to here, then yeah, right? And they not whiffing at all and they just sitting here, just grab them. But I'm gonna show y'all a live example. So we're gonna have Ken we're gonna show a basic version, and I'm gonna send y'all home with a little drill. So boom. But if I'm in the wrong range, right, worst case, I'll get a block. But as y'all see, my crouching medium, I'm still pressing crouching medium. And if I'm in that right range, cash money range, boom, easy hit, right? And I often find myself doing this as well when like my whiff punishes are off. I say, all right, fuck it, be patient, calm down, right? But boom, all right, calm down. All right, boom, there you go. I'm trying to find the perfect range to where I'm just barely in his range for him to hit the damn button, but then I end up whiffing on accident. God damn it, I had to scratch my ear. I'm trying to find the precise range. Okay, hold on. Boom, like that, right? Now on the off chance that he doesn't whip, oh my god, there we go, we hit him. Shit. But y'all see, the point I'm trying to make is, right, every time you should be hitting a button, just hit it late as hell. You're just hitting your whiff punish button late as hell, and that's all this really is. It's honestly nothing special, but I'm giving you, but it's a different way to think of it, because a lot of people are impatient. They just see as soon as something comes out, they want to hit a button, and that might fuck them over, right? You want to have patience. It's the same thing why you DP late, right? You DP late for more damage. I mean, obviously you don't get more damage for whiff punisher, but I'm saying just like your DPs, treat your whiff punishers like your DPs. Do them as late as possible. That sounds crazy. Don't literally do them as late as possible. Like if you see him throw some crazy shit out of the range, hit it. But I'm saying in the case where you're up here, up close, yeah, be careful with that. But if you're like out here or something, I mean, yeah, because the bigger the buttons, the easier they are to whiff punish. So like I said, it's anticipation as well, but kind of It's just knowing when to anticipate it. But in the off chance you don't know when to anticipate shit and you're kind of confused, just go back to that, right? I'm playing in this range the second he hits a button. And to add some difficulty to it, because a lot of people will sit here and just do that and then it'll get fucked up because they'll try to do it again. Now, if you have no ego and you could lose ranked a lot or whatever, cool. I go to Battle Hub period, so I could just try shit out exclusively. But on the off chance you have a good ego and you don't care about losing, yeah, you could probably just practice the drill with just the walk back and forth and the whiff punish. But I think you should always, or the crouch and medium, but I think you should always add a layer to better help you simulate a game, right? So what I'm gonna do is, right, I'm gonna go back to that drill I showed y'all that 801 Strider made up, but I'm sure everybody to some degree kind of had a version of this drill, but he was the first person I saw documented on YouTube, so we're gonna give him credit. The drill where basically you have Ken or Shoto walk back and forth, one with an obnoxious jump in, right? It could be Luke too, walk back and forth, crouch and medium, walk back and forth, just drive rush, jab, walk back and forward, jump, and then just regular walk back and forward, but like longer, right? And then you set the random selection rate up to 4 so that he's more walking more than anything, and then he does like something random, right? All right, so we're only gonna focus on anti-airing and anti-airing and whiff punishing, okay? All right, and if you want to take mental stack out of it, it doesn't have to be drive rush too. Just only put the only 2 things you want to focus on, right? The drive rush is in there so that you don't twitch react or whatever. It could be a it don't even got to be a drive rush. It could be a dragon lash. It's just so you don't twitch react. Just find another quick move or option to do so that you don't find yourself twitch react. Simple as that, right? But yeah, that's whiff punishing. Pretty easy. Like I said, just think of it as you're delaying your button, right? When you get in this range, if you're having trouble in the closer ranges, because anybody can whiff punish out here, bro. If Ken throws out some extra stupid shit out here, you could be out here and whiff punish it, right? That doesn't require as much precision as a crouching medium, because if a crouching medium you're too far, you'll miss the window, right? Hopefully this helps some of y'all. Just try it out, let me know. It doesn't work for everybody. Like some people have, I ain't gonna say I have issues with it, but I think some people probably conceptualize whiff punishing differently, and some people don't have this issue. But I think it's a good way to think of it, and it kind of helps me. And when I'm going too fast and I'm like getting counter hit a lot, I notice that it helps when I slow down. Hey, wait for the button. But it helps me wait for the button because it's giving me a mechanical way to do it rather than it being mental. It gives me the leg hit. It's like a reflex you can go back to that'll help you, right? Rather than me putting mental stack in there. All right, wait, no, delay button, right? It's like you're trained drilling a reflex, if anything. So that's why I say it's more helpful to go back on that, because it's muscle memory, right? But yeah, that's the video. Thank y'all so very much for watching. Please subscribe, follow me on twitch.tv/HighFlyZY, so when I do stream, y'all do see me, and y'all don't get mad that I don't post for 20 years, even though y'all probably don't give a shit. Y'all probably moving on with your lives, living your best lives. But yeah, just in case you're not, because I know y'all love me so very much, what I mean? That hit me. Yeah, anyways, y'all have a great day. Yeah, hopefully I can get some more vids out for you guys, but thank you.